Hi there, this is Anna Dolopo. I'm a licensed acupuncturist, and this is January 9. Today is January 9. The name of my business is Elements in Harmony Acupuncture and Chinese Herbs. You can check me out online at elementsinharmonyacupuncture.com. I really appreciate you being here with me today, and I just want to talk about my day. Today I did a video right before I came to work on hip pain, and it's not often that I get to share a little bit of a day of a life of an acupuncturist, of me, here in my practice. And I figure today is January 9, and I've hit this is my 22nd year in practice. I'm really proud of that. We've been able to accomplish a lot of things since 1999. And today has been an excellent day in the clinic. I had 16 patients. That's actually a slow day for me, and before rushing home, I figured I'd share a few things that I'm super proud of. Normally I see about 20 to 30 patients a day, and like yesterday I was just done. I just wanted to go home, and I'm done for my week. I don't have anything really much to do tomorrow, so I figured I would stay a little longer and share a little bit of my day, and hopefully this gives you some insight as to what acupuncture is able to do for you, your friends, your family. So I had a lot of my mommies who came in today. I have helped a lot of women get pregnant, and today a few of my mommies who already had their baby showed up. I'm going to save that for a little later because I always do videos on fertility. I do want to talk about a couple of hip pain patients. These are older women, one who's in her 60s and one who's in her early 70s. The video that I did earlier today talked about the woman who is in her 60s, and she had texted me saying in 6 treatments she's already at 50% better. Today was her 7th treatment, and she's so happy. Still the same story. She said she's 50% better, and this week she was able to walk 1 mile 3 times, which is a huge deal. She said normally in that time frame she would be able to walk 2 miles, but 1 mile is better than nothing. Obviously she sounds very driven. She walks all the time. I'll let you watch that other video, but she's just super happy that after 6 treatments she's already at 50% improvement. One of my other videos I talk about, it's what I call my accountability video, what to expect if you go under once a week or 2 more times a week. And she went from, just a little recap, December 28 until January 5, she had achieved 50% improvement in 6 treatments. That is phenomenal, because when she walked in here, her first treatment back since 2015, it is now 2021, she was barely able to walk. So I'm so happy about that. I want to talk about the other hip pain case. This woman is going to turn 71 in a few months, and 71 years young. She's an amazing, powerful woman, and she's also coming in for hip pain right at the hip. A little bit in the gluteal area, but especially in the hip. She used to have issues being able to get in and out of her car, getting up, things like that, range of motion issues, as well as pain. Not so much numbness, more pain and range of motion issues. So I broke down, again, this is one of my patients whom I have seen over the years. She came back September 21 specifically for this issue. I've treated issues before. I've been able to take care of it. So she knew that the level of work that I provide here at Elements in Harmony Acupuncture and Chinese Herbs is meant to graduate people from pain. I'm always saying in my videos, I help people graduate from pain and suffering. My late Grandmaster, Dr. Richard Tefutan, would always say, if you're still treating that person a year later for pain, you're milking them. So there are some patients where I may not be able to fully graduate them, but they're doing extremely well because maybe they have repetitive use of a particular joint or muscle. This particular woman, I've been able to get rid of other health issues before. So she came back September 21 and 28. And then in October, she had 5 treatments. October 16, 19, 23, 26, and 30. So between September 8 and October 16, you can see there are at least 16, 17, 18, about 18-day gap. So I did not get to see her for 18 days in between September 28 and October 16. Then November, she was able to go a little more gung-ho. She did 6 treatments in November. November 2, 6, 9, 14, 20, and 28. And then she did 4 in December. You know, it's the holidays and people are not as able to come in as frequently. December 4, 12, 18, 31. And then January 4 and January 9, a total of 19 treatments, and she was overall 85% improved. She's happy. The range of motion is much better. The pain is much better. We're just, you know, going to keep going. This is, I think this was caused from overhiking. Back in, I want to say August is when, because she started coming in September 21. So I think she had the issue for at least a month. In August last year, she was just, I think the hill was a little too steep and she was just doing a little too much and she didn't stretch as much. So she overdid it. Same thing with my other hip pain case. She overdid it and I explained that in the other video. So I'm really happy with those results. These are women who are a little older, but they're still very active, but they overdid it a little bit. And I tell people the beginning phase for easy cases is those first 10 treatments. And the beginning phase for chronic issues is those first 20 treatments. This hip pain case, the one who's come in to see me 19 times since September 21, it is today, January 9, so it's September, October, November, December. So 3 months and about a week and a half. We're already at 85%. She did hit 95% improvement, but we kind of missed, she didn't come back in right away, so she went back a little bit. And so the last time she came in, which was January 4, she fell from 95% around that, 95 to 80. And then in one treatment from January 4 until today, she went back to 85. So the goal is to graduate these patients. She's at 19 treatments. I'm really hoping that today and the next 5 to 10 more treatments, I can get her to 95 to 100%. And I talk about in my other videos how I help people graduate. I'll discuss that right now. When you are 100% for at least 2 weeks, go another 2 weeks, once a week at, you know, you're still 100%. That means you're 4 weeks at 100%. So recap that. When you hit 100%, don't just quit. When you're 100% for 2 weeks, say, oh, I'm 100% for 2 weeks. I'm not just going to quit. I'm going to go 2 more times to go see Anna once a week. That means you're at 100% for 4 weeks. Then don't just quit. Go once a month for 5 to 9 more months. And then you can say, hey, I graduated. And then I'm going to brag about you and say, yay, this person graduated from hip pain. So those are the hip pain cases. And one woman, she's a beautiful woman who has decided to hire me, and I feel very grateful. She's one of my patients who flies in, and she has flown in directly from Atlanta. Today was her second treatment. I treated her yesterday. She flew in just to see me, and I'm very honored with that. I'm going to see her again this week, and then she said she's willing to come once a week for the next 20 weeks. I really appreciate her determination and commitment to get treated by me. I asked her why she didn't go get treated by other people, and she said she did. She said she did try other acupuncturists over there, but she found my video that I posted on YouTube. It was a particular issue that's extremely, I don't want to say extremely rare, but it is I'll discuss that another time, and I just want to keep her completely private. But for this particular woman, she is coming to see me from Atlanta, and it's an internal health issue, and I feel grateful, and hopefully I can find someone whom she can trust close to her in Atlanta, Georgia, so she can benefit from the powers of Chinese medicine, especially balanced method acupuncture, without having to fly here. But she's having a good time. You know, she's young, she has money, she's not married, no kids, so she has the ability, she has a privilege to stay in hotels and, you know, enjoy California. So I'm really happy about that. She seems very determined to have me heal her, and I'm grateful for that opportunity. Another patient came in for complete Placenta Previa. If you go to elementsandharmonyacupuncture.com, you'll see 3 different sections for testimonials: fertility and fertility, pregnancy, and preparation for labor. The second one is on internal health issues, and the third one is on pain. So if you go to fertility, pregnancy, birth, and you hover down, or if you're on your phone, you click down, and you'll see pregnancy newsletter. So that URL is, I'll just give it to you really fast. I'm really proud of this particular newsletter. It is elementsinharmonyacupuncture.com/pregnancy-newsletter. The reason why I'm referring you to this website or to this particular URL is because I don't know if you'd be able to see it. You can't. It is my pregnancy newsletter, obviously, and I actually called this newsletter Placenta Previa and Pregnancy Care. Placenta Previa, Pregnancy Care, and Birth Newsletter. There are a lot of testimonials and testimonials and videos that I've done. I started doing videos. I started practice in 1999, but I started doing videos in 2006. And my current YouTube channel is not the same as my old ones. So on my old YouTube channels, there are a lot of hits. I want to say one a few years ago had like 11,000 something hits. And so in my current branding, I have a new YouTube channel, and there are more pregnancy, high-risk pregnancy videos there. But if you go straight to elementsinharmonyacupuncture.com, you'll see quite a few videos, my old YouTube channel and my new one, specifically on pregnancy care, including high-risk pregnancies, breech presentation, liver issues, blood pressure issues, itchy skin, stuff like that, and quite a few on placenta previa. So I want to break down this placenta previa case. This was more of a low lying this is a woman whom I had helped her first pregnancy also. So she said she's going to write a testimony. I'm very grateful for that. She had written a testimonial before. She came in at 21 weeks. We were able to go from her low-lying placenta to being able to meet the goal and then some. So I just want to give you those dates. Normally I break these down in different videos, but I figured, you know what, tonight I'm just going to do one big video so you can see the caliber of the work we're doing here at Elements in Harmony. She came in at 21 weeks, August 21. This is a woman who knows my work, so she wasn't going to play around because I had fixed the other placenta previa issue the first time. August 21, 25, 28. And then she came in September 1, 8, 12, 15, 18, 22, 26, 29. So those were 8 treatments in September alone. Then in October, she did 7 more. October's 2, 6, 9, 10, 13, 30, and 31. And then in November, she came in 5 times. November 6, 9, 13, 17, and 20. A total of 23 treatments between August 21 to November 20. And that is for a low-lying placenta, not complete placenta previa. So I've been able to successfully treat low-lying placenta, marginal placenta previa cases, and complete placenta previa cases. Again, you can see a lot of the work that I've done on elementsinharmonyacupuncture.com. Go to the pregnancy section, and if you go to pregnancy-newsletter, you'll be able to see quite a few that I've been able to list there. So what she said, so she came in October 21. She came back, her last baby she had delivered back in 2018. Let me see. So August 21, she was 21 weeks. And I'll give you what she said October 27, which was 2 weeks later, 2 weeks and 6 days later. She said, "Hi, Anna. I'm back from my vacation. I had an ultrasound yesterday, and my placenta moved a lot, but still needs more. I'm 1.3 centimeters, was 6.64 centimeters, and need to be at least 1.5 centimeters. But 2 centimeters or more is best." Then so that was October 28. So that was 2 months and less than a week later. Then on December 7, I saw her until November 20. So August 21 until November 20, I resolved this issue in 23 treatments. She said, she texted me December 7. Yes, it moved up out of the way more than the minimum. She's good to deliver vaginally at home. And yesterday, it was either yesterday or the other day, I found out that she delivered She delivered at home with OC midwifery with Lindsay Mealis, one of the best midwives, in my opinion, the best midwife in Orange County. She was my doula with my first, my midwife, one of my two midwives with my second, and we have been really good friends for the last 17 years. I highly recommend Lindsay Mealis with OC Midwifery, ocmidwifery.com. And we will be doing a video together very soon. I'm really proud of her. I've seen her go from doula. I took her first, with my first child, I took a birthing class with her. I had at the time Kaiser, and she was giving birthing classes when it was still, the Kaiser on Sand Canyon was then, which is now Hogue, but it was then Irvine Regional Medical. So that's how I met Lindsay, and now my kids go to Journey School because of her, and I'm really happy that Lindsay has trusted me with so many high-risk cases. And one thing that this particular patient said, want a baby and placenta picture? Lindsay said it was one of the biggest she's seen. She's so happy. She delivered at home. And I'm happy that she achieved the goal that she wanted. Now, I know it's already 16 minutes. What I want to share, I talked about the patient from Atlanta, the Placenta Previa case. The addiction, I'm treating some patients right now for alcohol addictions. Acupuncture, hands down, is one of the best things to treat for placenta. If you, for addictions. If you know anyone with any kind of addictions, I used to work in a homeless shelter where that's all I focused on were drug addictions and, recreational drugs, as well as pharmaceutical drugs, painkillers, trying to get off it, their addiction to it, and they haven't been able to successfully titrate the way their doctors wanted them to, and alcohol and nicotine. We've had tremendous success. And so this particular patient is doing very, very well. I'm very proud of her. Another patient came in with tinnitus or tinnitus. I grew up with ear ringing, so I can be very, very compassionate for these patients who are really suffering from ear ringing. So we'll see how we do with him. It was his first treatment. So he found me because I think I either shared a video on my tinnitus case, and there are other testimonials and videos that I've done for tinnitus. Not the easiest thing to treat. You have to be aggressive. It can take anywhere between 3 treatments to 3 years. It's not as predictable as, let's say, neck pain or even with fertility. Tinnitus is one of those things that can be very, very difficult to treat if we don't know what the cause, or if there's like he works with airplanes and it's very loud where he works. So we'll see how successful I can be. Another patient came in for amenorrhea, which is no period, and another patient came in for severe stress. Now we'll move on for the fertility. I just want to share that 2 of the women coming in are for IVF, and 2 came in for natural fertility. And then 3 other women came in whom I had helped give beautiful babies naturally. 4 of them came in for other issues, and 2 of my mommies who already have my babies have 2 babies. So there's 2 mommies, and both of them I gave 2 babies. And then there were 2 other mommies whom I had given 1 baby each. So they're either pregnant with their first, or they already delivered their first. So 4 of my mommies today were natural fertility cases, and I'm either doing pregnancy care or helping them relax because it's so stressful being a mom. So that's my rundown for today. Again, my website is elementsinharmonyacupuncture.com. My videos aren't usually comprehensive like this. They're usually comprehensive in a different way, and that I just only break down one. But I'm feeling a really kind of a little gung-ho. I just want to share what our day was like today. There are a lot of things going on. And my only way that I can really, not my only way, but one powerful way that I can help contribute to society is share the powers of Chinese medicine. I kind of brushed through that one of them was coming in for severe stress. A lot of people are coming in for tremendous stress, a lot. And there's, it's really hard for some people to detach ourselves from what's going on out in the real world. But at the end of the day, we're all responsible for our own physical and mental health. And I hope that what I want to contribute to the planet is helping people live and stay in a very alpha state where you're very calm and when you're very relaxed. Because when you're in an alpha state, that's when the body heals. That's when the body truly heals. All these different cases I wanted to share: mental health issues, pregnancy care issues, pain issues, no period issues, addiction issues, ear ringing issues. Those are all cases that can be helped with Chinese medicine, but a common denominator is being able to just unwind and be at this alpha state. I don't really talk about the exact points I do in my videos. I don't say exactly which herbs I have. That's not really what my intention is with these videos. This isn't a medical class. This is basically me doing a little sharing as an acupuncturist, as a practitioner of Chinese medicine, that, hey, this is what Chinese medicine can do for you. And I know that because this is what I'm doing for these patients. So to my thousands of patients since 1999, I just want to tell you, thank you for giving me the opportunity to serve you. My job is to dazzle you. My job is to help you see the powers of Chinese medicine and to serve you. And I truly hope that, whatever is going on in the planet, that we each can really at least stay focused on our health and live more healthily and happily. This has been a tough road for many people in the past year. It's a new year. Let's make it really powerful. Let's focus on our health. And the next Qigong class will be January 30. I think it's the 31st on Sunday. It's the last Sunday of the month. I'm back in school. And so one of the two classes I'm taking will be on Sundays in February. So there will be no February Qigong classes. I teach once or twice a month at typically 9 a.m. on the beach. So you can check out my Qigong information on my website. You can call me at 949-305-1703. That's my office landline. You can text me on my cell phone, 619-341-4341. I hope you have a tremendous day. Be happy and be safe. Take care.